You know what's in this. Most people would say they don't. This is the classic McDonald's filet of fish, as probably everyone's known and heard of at least once. But what's really in our fish? And what's in our fish? What's in our water? What affects all of this food symbiosis and everything that comes all together? That's what we're proving to tell today in this documentary. We're trying to find out from the basics where our water gets into our fish, and even then, as an extra thought, how does our water get into everything and what's in it? So, let's get more information.
We're here today at a creek outside of Philadelphia. Now this creek out in the banks of Chester County seems to be very healthy, very green, lush, beautiful clear waters, blue skies, sun shining down. But you look around and looks are very deceiving, especially with water. You really have to think, what's in our water? This clear liquid. You'd think it's just some clean water. Well, you know what else is clear and can dissolve in water? Bleach, PCBs, other forever chemicals that not only stay in the water, but leach in the water for decades to come. Now, especially out here in Philadelphia, where industry was very high, there's a lot in our water. People don't always seem to think about it, but there's so much. A good example is right around here in local Chester County, the Bishop Tube site was used to create fluorescent light bulbs. And after that site was destroyed, ended, finished, they dumped all of their chemicals into this creek. Now, there's been a lot of controversy on it, but the facts are still facts. There are still PCBs and chemicals to create light bulbs in our creek. And not only does it affect us, it affects the plants and the fish in our water as well.
Let's take us a little field trip to East Whiteland. There's this land, it has a creek, and plants are growing. Eventually they build a factory that produces DDT and a whole bunch of other fun playthings that are really, really bad for you. Terrible. They can make you sick. They can make you vomit. They can even lead to death. But don't take my word for it. Take the word of the people.
To give an example of what's hiding in this creek, which obviously is not devoid of life on the outside, we will be catching one fish. This creek has life. That is a Lepomis, also known as the bluegill. So, as we've stated, you can see there's just life. There's fish, there's greenery, there's bugs, there's minnows, there's everything. And, you know, you could barely tell it just by the naked eye. I've seen people fish at these creeks and several other creeks everywhere. And they are always taking fish, eating fish, and most of them, I would guarantee, have no clue what's in their water. This specific part of Valley Creek in this part of Chester County was listed on the Pennsylvania Fish Advisory to have high amounts of PCBs, DDTs, dioxins, and chlorinated pesticides, and many, many more that aren't listed. These are just the most immediate threats to your health from the fish. Now, this fish that we caught is actually a popular eating fish when it caught lakes. This is a Lepomis, or a bluegill, as you can see, and it has two meaty fillets on both sides. People like to eat those. People will take them, cut them out, as it shows in the Pennsylvania thing, the recommended way to clean fish for the healthiest bits. The fish still has that in it. A good way to show how these fish get this in their life, think about it. These animals are eggs, originally eggs, and from any fetus and any growing of any animal, you need to drink your water, eat your food, and if everything's coming from the parent, which is living in this water, all that chemicals in the water and everything that is eaten is getting into the fish. that's going into it. And as the fish grows, it needs to eat and drink from the creek as well. And the more it eats and the more it drinks, the more of those chemicals is getting right into the meat. Just like anything, just like people who grow trees in different types of water, or flowers in different colors of water with food drawing come out with different colors and look very pretty. Different fish that are grown in different areas have vastly different chemicals in their meat. Many ocean fish, such as tuna and swordfish, are cautioned for mercury. Since they eat so many smaller fish, the slight bits of mercury in their meat get absorbed. This whole thing is just about absorption of chemicals.
According to the state of Pennsylvania, you should always eat fish fillets. But does that really help? All of these toxins can be found in the waterway. Do you really want that in your fish too? And to eat it?
And this is all from mostly, as you can see here, a modern example, not just Bishop Tube, not just big chemical industry waste dumping into rivers. Sewage plants put right near creeks in open parks. This park is called Ecology Park in Chester County. It's an open park. People are here. There are benches. There are walking trails. And there is a sewer right here. And you don't think that anything can get out of the tank deep into the creek? They do. For an example, there's a pipe. It's got a net over it. I don't doubt that that connects right to the sewer system here. And it's literally right next to the creek. I can't even film this segment anymore because it smells so bad. Again, also here is a fire department. Fire departments use water. They use also very other chemicals. You ever seen what's in a fire extinguisher? They're chemicals. And they're bad. And when they're recycling them and going that, even small amounts get into our water. And they seep. And they get into our food. And they get everywhere. Several other sources have said, especially with the Bishop Tube site, that these creeks are rife. And as you can see, there was almost nothing you could see about it. So, I wonder if other people know. We're out here today in Honeybrook. One question I want to ask, do you know what watershed you live in?
Oh, right? Is it, would that be it? Right up the road here?
Yeah, around it. Anything about that?
No, not really. Go right ahead.
About 40,000 people use it daily in the water, and they don't know much about their water quality. It's found to have DDT, lead, mercury, PCBs, and other lots of phycals. Do you think this should be more readily known? Or do you
Oh
think
yeah, definitely.
First one I want to ask you is, do you know what watershed this is in?
I believe we're in Brandywine Creek watershed here.
We've done a lot of research on all of it, and in Valley Creek there's actually a lot of contaminants, such as DDTs, PCFS, PCBs, a lot of other forever chemicals, and they get in their water, and do you think that should be more like
Oh yeah. Still be careful what they're eating. Yeah, I don't know if I would eat something out of there.
Okay, so do you know what watershed we currently live in?
No.
So we actually live in the Valley Creek watershed and also the Crum Creek watershed. It depends on where you're living in Chester County, but those two are the main watersheds. Second question for you, have you ever fished the Valley Creek?
Oh, the Valley Creek? I don't think I have, no.
It's common for people to actually catching people and eat what they catch. Do you actually know what's in that creek?
No.
So what's in that creek is actually forever chemicals such as DDTs, PCBs. They can cause side effects over time. Yeah, such as cancer.
Guys, do you know what watershed we actually live in right now?
No.
No? We live in the Valley Creek watershed, and technically also the Crum Creek. Do you actually know and actually fish the Valley Creek?
No.
You fished the Valley Creek before? You ever eat what you catch?
No.
Well, people actually like to eat what they catch around here, and you guys know that there's actually PCBs, like forever chemicals such as PCBs, DDTs, and other industry-based chemicals that are produced that actually end up in waters and get into fish.
Sounds
That actually
tasty.
people eat. It's not tasty, I promise you. You don't taste it, but it actually can remain in your body for your whole life.
These are some very gracious gentlemen out on Struble Lake. Oh wow, so you guys know about like your watersheds and all that stuff?
Yeah, a little bit, not really.
All right, have you ever heard of the Valley Creek watershed out near Fraser, PA?
Can't say I have.
Well, this watershed is They found a lot of contaminants in it. They found PCBs, FCAs, forever chemicals, everything all in this water. And 40,000 people every day use this water. And not too many people know about these PCBs. Do you think more people should know about them, and should it be better, more common knowledge?
Yeah, it definitely should be.
Nice to meet you. Do you know what watershed we currently are living in?
Well, that's a great question. Yes, I do. We are in the Valley Creek watershed.
Have you heard about the Valley Creek watershed at all?
No, I don't know too much about it.
But you know that it exists.
Yes, I
You
know that
the
it
water
exists.
pools into it.
Absolutely.
Okay. Are you actually aware of what's in there? There's actually trace amounts of forever chemicals, what they're called, DDTs, PCBs. They all leak out of sewer plants or sewer places and
Wow, no.
factories and stuff, and they can actually affect what's in there.
No, I was not aware of that. I mean, I'm an avid fly fisherman, and I fished that stream many times.
Do you think more people should be aware of this? Because people like to actually catch and eat these fish, and they should be more aware of what they're putting into their body.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what nature gave us, right? A beautiful stream.
So as I said, not all creeks are created equal. We're here at beautiful Ridley Creek in the more northern parts of Chester County, and this is a very clean creek. According to the Pennsylvania Department of Fish and Wildlife, this creek has almost nothing to concern yourself with. So any fish that you catch from here is fine to eat. Most people can even eat the whole fish. The whole point of this documentary, to really concise, is to tell you, be careful when you're eating what you catch from creeks. Some creeks are very bad, but there are creeks like this that are very clean. And this and the other creek, honestly, don't even look too different. Greenery, creek, nice, clear, concise water. Yet, if you eat fish from this creek, you'll have a much better time later on with chemicals within your body. Honestly, just know your research and you'll live a lot longer. It's better than eating just a plate worth of chemicals.